Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Reese! Reese, is that you?
Trevor? Trevor?
Reese, it's me. Oh, heck, okay. Hang on. This is going to take me a little bit longer, but I'm going to get around to the door. I think it's round this way. All right, now. I got you, Reese. I'm here.
Trevor, where is Z? Where is Cleo?
It's a long story. Let's just get you out of here first. Don't worry, we're going to go find them. Oh, heck. You would not believe the month I've been having. But it's all right. I'm going to come on board. You will not. I've been really, really looking forward to this day, Reese, because I'm coming in there and I am going to eat like a king. So, if you don't mind, fire up the food replicator, would ya? We're gonna have to make a quick little stop. We're gonna go pick up Jordan. He's with Deets. Oh, God, heck. I'm so far from the hecking door. This is gonna take me hours. But at least you're alright. You've still got energy?
Yes. I could run for another few hundred years at least on these backup generators.
Well, heck, you don't need that. Look, okay. Let's get you out of here. We're going to pick up Jordan. And Deets, I think he can get us out of mid-space, because we're going to have to leave here. The others are long gone. I've been digging you out all this time, but also been gathering a bit of intel. And, well, heck, I know where to start looking. I know where we might be able to find Ze and Boris. Hello and welcome, everybody. We're back. Heck, we are back with another extraordinary rendition.
Oh my lord, are we doing it?
We're doing it.
That slimy kind of thing that you found under, under the arms of your chairs when you realize that every time you clean it, you only clean the top part and the bottom part's all filthy. And you scratch it off and roll it into little balls, and those balls take shape, and that shape is something that we call the Backwater Bastards in space.
In space.
Oh my glob.
Oh my God.
We're here we are for season 3. I will be your dungeon master for the evening, along with me, playing their asses off once again. Finally, we have Daniel, aka Dr Z, the psychic jellyfish.
Get out of my way. I'm not playing games.
And Taylor, aka Cleo deCap, the explosives expert bear.
Yeah, I really got y'all now, didn't I? Yes.
Who is alive?
Psych! Psych, you nerds!
Spoilers if you skipped ahead and didn't listen to the short stories.
If you're listening to this, then
you should listen to the short stories.
Yeah!
And joining us as always, we have
some guy.
the fresh,
the untouched,
the unsullied,
the brand new,
the unimpaired,
the unpolluted virgin,
the spick and span,
the unbruised,
and the unblemished. It is DM Dynamite!
Pow!
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Bloody heck.
We haven't gotten to do that in a while.
No, there's been a long time coming.
Felt so good.
It did feel good.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, it did feel good. I really enjoyed doing the short stories and making things a bit more stark and a bit more story.
They were so much fun.
It was a bit exciting.
It is nice to be sitting around the table again with our dice at the ready.
It's nice to have dice in my hands.
Here they are.
And not knowing how this is going to end. Because, short stories, we were going somewhere with a story. Obviously, that's why we call them stories. This time, we're back at the mercy of the dice. We're playing a game. And I guess we should just get into it.
Yeah, let's
get on into it. Should I put the recap music on?
Put on that recap music.
Here we go.
Bing, 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 bing.
It's not that music, but...
Last season, the bastards went into battle against the captain, ex-Terran military woman who had made a bid to gain control once again over Midspace Station, organized a series of terrorist bombings using the Chaos Engine, which had been invented by the bastards' engineer Boris, and clearly donated to the captain by his malevolent father, BJ. But the bastards managed to take out the captain, but in the process got themselves separated and a little bit exploded.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, though. We're fine. We're fine.
It looked like
Mostly.
it was a lot, but it was actually just a little bit.
Cosmetic damage.
Princess Zuzu of Midspace had her back up against a wall, and she called in the cavalry, which in her case meant her mother, Queen of the Wraiths of Wraithmoon.
Yep.
And that Wraith army came in, and they did end the terror attacks, but they have also set themselves up as an occupying force and sealed off Midspace. No one leaving, no one arriving, just as the other major players in the galaxy are coming in for their piece of the pie. The bastards both managed to sneak out at the last minute. Z and Boris, despondent, upset about the apparent death of their friends, escaping out to the Outer Rim to live their lives as lawless, nihilistic criminals.
Cool guys.
Cleo, dragged away, seemingly dead by her old friend Margot, taken back to Dias for a proper burial, but surprisingly, somehow regenerating her lost flesh and reviving to life.
Interesting.
And Trevor, the one who was left behind, back on Midspace, digging up Reese and hoping to get the band back together again.
Well, heck.
Time to book a rehearsal space and see if we still know how to play those songs, eh?
Oh, wow.
Oh, grab the dice.
Okay.
In a bar, on a dusty moon station, in the outer rims of Wraith space, we pan through the dusty, dirty streets to a saloon door, which, opening up with a speedy automation, just in time for two figures to be thrown out into the dusty street.
Stay out! We won't have none of your freeloading, fight-starting kinds around here. This is a respectable criminal establishment.
Respectable. Oh, those prices couldn't be respectable if you... Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
You think we're bad? You should see us when we're sober.
Yeah, Boris, it's just... Oh, we'll be back. We'll be back and you'll be bloody sorry. Oh, Boris, did you manage to grab anything on the way out? Oh.
Just this bottle here, Z.
Moving back over to the other side of town for a little bit. Wait for this to all die down.
We can't go back over there because the cargoes are all over that part of town.
Oh, those bloody upstarts took... Steal a few cargo pieces from a few freights and all of a sudden you feel like you could just rule the moon? Well, bloody heck.
Well, it's not just this moon, Z. We've ran into them the last few stations as well. I kind of think they've taken over this entire section of the Outer Rim.
They're going to kick us out. Why don't we start being a real nuisance to them, huh? So far, we've been looking for work. Why don't we just go and take what we need? I think the cargoes are doing plenty of that. We'll just take from them. You can't rob a robber. Or you can't tell off a... You know what I mean.
Well, the last place they had, wanted posters and things. I think they're not really a gang anymore. They're kind of more like the cops.
The cops are always a gang. Don't worry about it. And if we can take on Zuzu and Deets, I'm not worried about what some cargoes might do to us. No, Boris. This is who we are now, and we'll make them fear us. we'll get exactly what we want.
Okay, so then I just need to get this straight, because I need to change gears a little bit, and perhaps, I do have these new weapons. So what you're saying is, if the cargoes show up, and they're coming against us, we should just stand our ground and fight them this time.
Heck, why not?
I was glad you brought that up, because you should probably just look that way behind you.
Right. They're standing behind us already?
And as Z turns to look, he sees that, in fact, not only are the cargoes marching down the street, but there is about 100 of them, and they are moving in on this side of town. The cargoes, being a well-established criminal organization in this part of Wraith space and the Outer Rim, renowned for capturing cargo ships and keeping any of the wares that they find that are technologically advanced in ways that this part of Wraith space, or Wraith space in general, doesn't tend to produce. They're decked out in a lot of military gear from Terran mercenaries, from synths, and they carry a lot of it on their person. As you see them marching down the street, they're all dressed in a lot of khaki and green, but with just bags on their backs, weapons across their shoulders, pockets upon pockets on their tactical vests. And they don't appear to be looking directly for you, but there are a lot of them, and they are marching directly your way.
Well, Boris, pass that bottle. I suppose this is a good place as any to make a stand. I've been waiting for this day.
See, I said I would keep you safe. The whole kind of the point was supposed to be that you would see the large force and change your mind.
Boris, we're never going to make any headway on this moon if we keep running from these cargoes.
Oh, heck. Okay, well, can't we at least go back to the ship and get some more equipment? Because they've got a lot. And I've just got this gun here.
Alright, we'll do it your way. We'll retrofit. We'll load up, and then we'll make our stand. We're not moving again. We're staying. And they can get out of our way.
I don't think there's many places left to move anyway, so I suppose you go, yeah, okay. Come on then.
Pass the bottle.
Sorry, there you go.
So Z and Boris duck down an alleyway back towards where their ship is parked, not super far from the bar. Back around to the M.A.X, which Boris has already fitted with a butter knife. Oosh. And as you come round the corner into the dark, dusty car park, where the ship is sitting there solitarily, no one else is parked here, you see the silhouette of two figures, one quite small and one immensely wide and powerful looking. The two figures loitering around the ship, looking as though they are there with intent. One of them is even moving up towards the door and doing something with it.
Boris, take a swig. Pull that big old arm of yours up. It's time we get to work.
Alright, see. Well, we can definitely take these two.
Right, which way do you want to go? Left or right? I'm going right at him.
Well then, I'll go left at him.
Oh, that's what I like to hear, Boris.
Alright. Count of 3.
3.
Yes.
As the two of you lunge in, suddenly the figures turn around. As you get close enough to make out their features, Z recognizes the smaller of the two as someone from years ago in his past.
Oi!
It's M8.
Zafrey! Elektra! What's going on, mate?
Hacking hell! Boris, abort!
Okay, what? I thought we were fighting. Oh heck.
Boris.
I need to switch gears again then.
Yeah.
Not fighting. Not fighting.
Push that one.
Yeah, yeah. Can you believe that? Oh,
What
was
the
this
heck are you doing here, M.A.X?
absolutely maggot. That's what. And this is where I'm at. M8 was, investigating your ship.
Why the glob dang heck is M8 investigating our ship?
M8 seeks data. Where you at? Where are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you at? Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, M8, but I am not the same Zafrey that you met long ago. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Now, 4-0. Now, he's
Yeah, boss.
had a few. He's He's a mate.
You want me to try and sober him up?
You're gonna have to. Yeah, nah. He's had a few tinnies. M.A. can see that the tinnies are in his system, and it's gonna be a mess.
You there, boss's friend.
Yeah.
You wanna just wanna hold still for a second there?
Hold still. Zafrey. Elektra.
what the bloody heck is this about? Oh, hold still. Why didn't you hold still?
Just do it.
You don't need to worry. 4-0.
Why did you bring so many? There's 3 of them. Bloody
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah, there's
just-
not. Yeah,
no,
but
there's 3.
Oh shit, boss. He is wankered.
4-0. It's a lot. This meat
alright.
can hold some water.
Boss's friend, don't worry. I was designed as a Tech 9 spec, military grade medical chassis.
Yeah, nah.
I can detox you in a matter of moments, and
Boris, run for it. It's a Dr. Hearts and Minds. They're gonna kill us.
Nah,
Run for
oh,
it.
you know,
Boris.
it's just.
Yeah, nah.
Hang on. I'm just gonna hold him for a second, and wow. That
Oh,
this is a vintage synth right here.
Oh, Boris.
Oh, bloody hell, Boris, not you too. It's every jelly for herself.
They both are.
Yeah, nah. Have a look. At him up close.
Neutron star, eh?
Well, yeah, nah, mate. Denser than. Now, how did you know?
And you, those toxins and venoms. Don't worry,
yeah,
Z.
nah.
This isn't a brains and hearts doctor. This is a poisons and toxins doctor.
Absolutely maggot. Zafrey, Elektra, this is quite a meat that you've brought here.
Bloody hell.
Let me go first, Z. I am pretty drunk as well.
That's meat. That's meat.
I just kind of get in here between your chest cavities, yeah? So I put my head in.
See there? Yeah, nah, you know, that meat has. Yeah.
Oh, that was very fast.
There it is.
Ugh. That's cleared a lot of fog in my brain, actually. How long have we been drinking for? Z, you've got to try this.
Zafrey, Elektra. Come on then, mate.
I think I'd rather not.
Just the one.
No.
Zafrey, Elektra, I've been on a quest. I've been fixing things. Let's have a look.
Hey mate, it's good to see you, but I'd rather not see myself for a little bit longer, if that's alright with everyone here. And now, Boris, your share of this is forfeit.
Yeah, nah, quit you whinging. We've got somewhere to be. 4-0. Let's back.
Yeah, boss. You too. You want to get there in your ship and follow us? We got one over here in stealth.
You can try booting that bloody rust bucket up, but it's been broken for about... how long's it been, Boris?
The thing is, with the M.A.X, that is the parts for it are quite rare, and especially with quite far from Terran space, so...
We've
the
been
problem
selling
is-
the parts for booze money, and, well, the ship is just a home now. Ugh.
So, if you wanted to give us a ride somewhere, then... That could be quite good, Z. I mean, you don't really want to stay here, do you?
Yeah, nah.
Let me just go leave a note on the door. Oh, bloody hell. Well, there it is, yeah. Stay out of my stuff. Full stop.
Wow. M.A. Yeah.
And
yeah, nah.
mine, too.
Good.
Okay.
Let's do a little drawing of an angry jellyfish. Yeah, that'll...
Wow. It's something. That's some...
Alright.
Oh, look at that. That's incredible.
As the ship wavers out of stealth, as 4 stomping along the ground, their immense chassis looking quite threatening, but in fact a medical facility, presses a button on a remote, and the ship flickers into view.
Bloody heck.
The ship is unusual to say the least. A globe-like main structure with pyramid-type objects that almost orbit it as it whizzes into action.
Wow.
All 4 of them eventually settling towards the bottom and resting down on the ground as the gangplank zips out.
Dang.
M.A.'s got some cool digs.
Obviously.
So, M8, the last time I saw you, you were fleeing with your share of the takings from the water, and I was going my separate
Yeah,
way.
nah, legend. The water heist.
Yes.
Yeah, nah. M.A.
And I suppose when you went through that jump gate, no one was waiting for you on the other end.
Well, M.A. It's been a long road for M.A. Now it has. Yeah, nah. M.A. has seen struggle. But, yeah, nah. Look about. Look at all my things, my friends. I've been on a bit of a mission, Zafrey, Elektra. I mean, I've been off my top, but have a look.
So, how long have you been flying around in this fancy ship then?
Oh, yeah, nah, this whole thing. M.A. has been busy, Zafrey, Elektra.
The boss has been getting lots of pre-war stuff.
Yeah, tell him 4 I've been about M8.
It's gonna be good when these guys see the base. As the 4 of you step on board the ship, you see its sleek, clean design is somewhat marred by the fact that there is stuff everywhere, and most of that stuff is projecting holograms onto the walls, filling the corners with dancing colors and lights. And you see cluttered on the ground projection units, much like back in the originator's hideout, littering the hall as you walk on board the ship.
Oh, my.
All systems active.
These are Terran antiquities.
Oh, bloody hell, look what you've done now, M8.
Now, I mean, these are, these are...
As you're about to find out, Boris is one of the most curious minds of a curious sort.
This is pre-war stuff, don't see. This is like Reese.
Right, yep, so he'll go on about this for a while, and eventually we'll find a project.
He will, will he?
Yeah,
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
He's gonna be looking at all your stuff now, M8.
You don't mind, do you? You don't mind if I have a little rummage?
M8 loves stuff. Yeah, nah. Now let's look through it then. Because M8 been collecting this stuff for ages. Meat, come on and have a look at this.
Well, if you want like a little appraisal.
Well,
Some of these, I mean, this one is a replica, I'm sorry.
Yeah, mate. Knows that.
But most of
M.A.X
these,
knows. Well, I mean, maybe M.A.X did know that.
these are really, I don't know if you guys know this, but these, back in New Terra, long before the war, these were all the rage for a while. You know, you'd put them on yourself and they'd project a little thing.
Well, a little thing. I mean, that's quite a, maybe like an,
Mate, there's art. There's art. This is...
Yeah, it's more like an art. It's more like, I mean, Zafrey, explain to you, mate, about...
That's what the book is.
Nah, he's a mate as well. Listen here, mate. That's an art. And this is what we do. We make art. Yeah.
Thing is, mate, what you gotta see is that these aren't just Terran antiquities, these are our history too, because the synths are the ones that made them.
Yeah, because we do that.
Oh, I guess I kind of forget that back before the war, the synths... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said... Yeah.
I've got Boris suddenly having to take, so he's suddenly got to remember what his ancestors did.
Yeah.
It's like...
Heck, you're right, it is art.
Yeah, and now, that's what I've been trying to say. I mean, you know how it is. We are unique, and that's it. We make the art, and we build, and me, it's pretty fucking legend, actually. It's pretty fucking legend, is the thing, and we've built all this, and M.A.X been building. Since I seen you, Zafrey, Elektra. Oh, building indeed.
Bloody hell, I'm being blamed for more stuff.
Oh, yeah, nah. Don't make a dag of yourself.
Look, where are we going to? I'm happy that you're all talking about your wonderful collection here. It's not organised at all, and, where are we going?
Where are we going? We are going to the sanctuary.
The what?
Yeah.
Sanctuary. I can't wait that you've got more pre-war artifacts.
Several hours of deep space travel later, M.A.X ship pulls into the atmosphere of a small system, the outer edges of Wraith space. The barely hospitable planet is known by the Wraiths as what would only be translated to cloud. And it's not hard to tell why, as once you enter the atmosphere, all you can see beneath you, a thick, puffy white cloud of vapor, covers the entire surface of the star. The ship pulls down through these clouds. Realize that it's not just one immense, thick cloud coating, but layers upon layers of structured clouds. And once you get amongst them, the sun's yellow light shines through them prismatically. You see, once you're getting deeper into them, there are thunderstorms in some of these clouds. There is color, there is light, there is movement. And once you get under the structures of these clouds, they cast shadows upon one another as well, creating a maze of vapor. But 4-0 stares expertly through the clouds until, all of a sudden, rays of light shining through the gaps above you. Amongst the structures of clouds, you see a floating fortress. As you pull in towards this great chrome fortress amongst the clouds, an immense creature pokes one fin, one wide expanse of flesh through the clouds. It sings its loud, high songs. It vanishes back into the clouds past you, barely seen.
Bloody hell. M.A.X. What type of leviathans live here with you?
Yeah, nah. Pay no mind. Pay no mind. Zafrey, Elektra, they are only meats.
Yeah, they only eat meat,
Yes, they only eat meat. It's fine.
Right.
Fair dinkum.
Boris, don't go, skydiving.
Ah, yeah, nah, 4-0, they are meats. Don't go out there.
Stay on the ship, Boris.
Yeah, just stay, I mean, you probably want to stay, keep your hands and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
They'll smell your meat. Is the thing.
Yeah, the thing is they can get in a bit of a frenzy, actually.
Yeah, a bit. They're quite large compared to you.
Yep.
Yeah, one bite, I reckon.
Yep, that seems like all it would take.
Not even a bite.
Right.
Just like a big breath. Gone. Back.
Good news is, mates, we've got a pretty good handle on the fortress here, so at least 20% of it is locked
Yeah,
down.
at least.
They
Maybe
couldn't
more
get in
like
anyway.
after the defrag, I mean, it's like, maybe it's like 16.397 repeating, but
I was just trying to keep it simple for them here, mate.
yeah, 4-0, they don't understand. They're just mates. He's never done a math. Look at him.
Right. Oh, bloody heck. No matter where I go. Okay, so what are we doing here, M8? Are we going on another heist?
Ah, no, we're going to the sanctuary. I told you.
This is the sanctuary.
Oh, yes. Yeah, nah. Now, just wait. Just you wait. See what M8's been building. All these cycles. M8 has been collecting.
Collecting, you say?
I've been collecting, you know something about that. Now, M8 has a collection going right now. And I've been working on it.
Well, why bloody heck did you not say that to start with? Let's see this collection of yours. Boris? You're probably going to want to see this as well.
Oh, I'm excited, actually, Z. I'm just kind of excited to be here with the two of you. I can't stress this enough.
Boris, stay away from the window.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Oh, sorry. The both of you, M.A.40, you are technological marvels. I don't know if it's very forward of me to say, but
Yeah, nah. What's he talking about?
I don't think I have seen such beautiful beings in quite a while.
Yeah, nah, yeah. Yeah, that's, you bit off your face, mate.
Yeah, Boris might still be drunk.
4-0, you might need to do him again.
Oh, I don't think that's the problem, boss. I think he's just a wrong'un.
You think so?
Oh my god. I'm just so grateful.
Oh, poor Boris. Like, he's... I love how this is the first time where Boris is not a teddy bear. Like, he's kind of fucking The fortress, in a roughly diamond shape of long Damocles, extends up and down from a central plate. But it's just one of these many towers jutting down towards the clouds below, towards which the ship flies. And as you get closer, you see a door opening up upon that tower. And before you know it, 40 pilots the ship down inside into a dark room as the door closes behind. And then lights overhead turn on. You see inside this room, working in complete darkness as they don't need it, are a motley crew of synths.
I have dark vision.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
A motley crew of synths, about 12 in total, moving about the room. One synth is doing repairs on two others. Another huge lifting synth appears to be rolling discarded armor casing for a ship 20 feet across and rolling it to one side of the room. Synths are all busy all over the place doing things. And the lights turn on simply as a courtesy for your meat sensory organs as 4O and M8 lead you down the gangplank into the fortress.
Heck. M8. This is your new hideout then, I guess.
Yeah, legend. This is it. And I wanted to show you because this is what M8 has been doing all this time since all the heists. Sanctuary, that's it. This is Sanctuary.
They're all such old models.
Yeah, this is M8's family because we are the origin. Yeah, nah.
What?
Take it in.
What?
Take it in. The origin. That's it. Yeah.
Like the origin of what?
Well, everything, but we are the true children of the originator. We are the original legacy code. We hold the secret of all of it. We make the art. We are the originator made manifest, and here we are. And I have been combing the galaxy to find every last one of us. We are out there, and we are here, and M8 is fixing it. We have been scattered across space and time, and we don't know where our family is, but M8 is fixing, and we're getting there. We live here, and we make art, Zafrey, Elektra. We make art. We do what we was meant to do. Legend.
Well, bloody heck, M8, you've got your bloody work cut out for you. Look, half of them don't have half of them.
And we have to find them.
Right.
The originator. Find out what happened.
We're not finding that originator again, M8.
Heck and shit, we will.
Did they not bloody break your heart last time, M8? Them and that pirate?
We have to find out who it is that's done all of this.
Done what? Your hair? They're gone?
The false originator that stands in their place. That caused all this mess. M8.
But see, you met the originator. Nobody gets to go right into the center of synth space, and they don't
Boris, turns out it's not at the center of synth space. It's on a desolate moon that was bombed to heck and crawling in pirates. That's where M8 and I went.
Yeah, nah.
But you know what? We did other things like the water heist and many other jobs afterwards. You know, it's not all about this dang originator. We did cool stuff afterwards.
Yeah, nah. Fair dinkum, but this is Sanctuary. And I will find them all. It's my quest.
Gotta catch them all.
Little angels.
But yeah, there's that going on, but there's also there's this situation, and
Yeah. M8, you didn't bring a jelly and a meat brain out here to help you repair Synth.
yeah, nah.
But I could probably source some parts. I see you're missing an arm.
Boris, you're not gonna be needed.
Now that sounds really nice, and you can have a look, but the thing is, Zafrey, Elektra, those over there, those other meats, you see that? Nah, yeah, you see that?
And as M8 points into the corner, you realize that It's not just the 4 of you and the 12 other synths at work in this room. There are other humanoid figures lurking in the dark corners, moving seemingly aimlessly, looking somewhat despondent, although vaguely involved in the room, and certainly looking towards the 4 of you as you descend from the ship. These figures are a plethora of different organic species. You recognize wraiths and terrans, but also other beings whose names you don't quite know or recall. But all of them seem to have been taken over by some sort of parasitic infestation. Entire sections of their bodies either covered or replaced with thick, twisting, black organic vines that puncture the flesh, go through the heads, covering eyes and ears.
You didn't bring Boris and I here to,
Yeah.
do some gardening.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, it's... Listen here. M.A.X can do a lot of things, but we've tried to connect with... we've tried.
The word you just used there.
We've tried it. We've tried to connect to these meats in the cave, and it didn't work. Didn't work at all.
DM Dick Dynamite, can I please roll?
Oh,
Telepathy.
Is
Oh my
this
gosh,
the first roll of the season?
How far in at the first roll of the season? But yes.
Are we doing it?
We're doing a roll.
What is...
Telepathy. Roll it. It's a dirty 20. 15 plus 5.
Straight in with a
not.
dirty 20.
Absolutely not.
Oh my lord.
I mean, now that you've rolled the dice, tell me what you're doing.
Oh,
Oops. It's almost like we haven't done this in a while and we forgot how.
Sorry. it's supposed to be the other way around.
Obviously, he's doing a telepathy, Dick.
I'll let it slide.
I'm sorry. I thought that you had rolled high on your telepathy. I want to reach out to them and try and connect.
I thought we were all doing telepathies here.
Yeah, exactly. I want to try and understand who they are, what they are, where they are, why they are, all the stuff.
Okay, well, you've rolled a 20, so I think that's going to be not too hard.
Communication is the aim.
Although, of course, Z is very drunk right now. So although that's a 15 plus 5, it's a 15 plus 5 minus 5.
Heck.
Z is far too drunk to take advantage of his advantage.
These are the consequences of our actions.
I'm sure I will not learn this lesson.
No.
At some point, it will become a boon.
Well, being drunk could be useful for some things. Just not
it's
many.
fun.
But yet, a 15 is still good enough to reach out to these things. And as Z reaches out across the small group, there's only a few of them. And as you sort of get closer and see them sort of moving in the shadows, you see there's 5 or so of them. You encounter something strange yet slightly familiar, as each of these beings is in fact a pairing, perfect symbiotic telepathic unison of 2 separate organisms.
What?
Oh no.
Each of these organic brains is also paired with a telepathic organic biofield, an intelligence that is comprised entirely of telepathic energy that exists within the plant-like growth that protrude from the extremities of these things. They are, a symbiotic union of animal and plant.
Hello.
It's been a while since we have communicated in this kind of way.
Uh-oh.
You use the words of half of our past life.
What other languages are you speaking?
This.
And alongside those words come instead images, a net of images that sort of drape themselves over your mind. And realize these images are more concepts than, they're not visual images, because plants have no need for sight or words or hearing. But instead, they are these conceptual ideas of warmth and of safety and of continuing on to feel the beauty of simple existence and connection with something else. As though the plant halves of these unisons want nothing but to connect.
How can I trust this connection?
You need not fear this. Each of us has found perfect connection.
Connection? I've seen that. And I wouldn't rely on it. It will just get taken away from you one day, out of your control. And then you're left there, alone.
We have known what it is to be alone. It is pain, unending, but we persevere and we connect, for it is our only goal.
I have two problems. One, I've been brought here by my friend, M.A.X, over there, to communicate with you. But two, I can't trust you. And if I can't trust you, then I can't get the first thing done.
M8 refers to the steel beings in our proximity.
One of them.
These beings will never know connection. Are they a threat?
To you? No. And do they experience connection? Of course they do. They're all connected right now via their interwebs and interlinks and intercoms, and whatever they are calling this family of synth.
We do not see what you mean. We see all connections. These beings are simply animate objects.
You clearly don't see all, then.
Well, whoops to that.
Yeah. I mean, they don't see shit because they are existing totally in a telepathic, like the fifth dimension, you know? They are...
Yeah.
Ze, you've kind of just been staring off at them for a while now. Have you been... Well, you know.
Boris taps on his head in a sort of symbol of telepathy.
Yes, Boris, if I'm not talking to you, or to M8, then yes, I'm talking to them.
Oh, okay, well, what do they want?
Right now, I'm trying to figure out, Boris, how to trust them.
Well, how do we work out how we can trust them?
I mean, they've just been bumping around in here. They don't touch anything, and they like tinnies just clanging around in there. They don't talk to anybody. They ain't bothering nobody. It's M8. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, Z, well, I guess what the bosses and us are worried about is that we want to be sure that these things are at least happy because they ain't causing any troubles.
Yeah, there's that. I mean, it's fine enough on the surface, innit? But what's going on in there? What's going on in there? And M8 wonders about this. You know, back where we come from, Zafrey, Elektra.
Yes.
We know what it is to be trapped in the song.
They seem to be trapped in something. But I don't know if it's what traps them or what traps us.
Traps us? Traps M8? M8 and M8's family. Yeah, nah. 4-0.
Yeah, boss.
Listen, now I'm worried about this. I've got a bad stink in my heart about this. What traps us? We've been trapped. We've got no time for that. Zafrey, Elektra and your meat.
It's Boris. That's my name.
Yeah.
If anyone's asking.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. Well, listen, is there danger?
No, I don't immediately sense danger.
Danger
No,
in
just
Sanctuary? Yeah, nah. It's not a fucking legend. Not that. Not in Sanctuary. And now, listen, Zafrey, Elektra, M8 knows about meats. Right.
look, M8, you've got some good knowledge.
I know a lot about meats. You know that. You've seen me. I've done meat repair and whatnot and habits and
Oh,
this
not
and that.
successfully, but you've
Nah,
tried.
well, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. You remember the meat repair that I did? It's pretty good.
They were dead, Boris.
Yeah,
Heck.
yeah, nah. Yeah, that was the context. Yeah, nah. But there was more to it than that. I did quite a repair that would have been good, I think, if they was not dead as well. But,
M8 did give me a wonderful arm.
and you're like a meat, you're like a half meat, different meat. You know, there's levels of meat and what have you. I know that now. But, listen, M8's never seen these meats really do anything. You know, maybe they say they're fine, but M8 wonders, are they truly free in the way that the children of the originator are free? Now, I mean them no harm, Zafrey, but me and the others, we can't talk to them. So you keep digging there. Do your meat talking. Find out what's going on. How'd they all get here?
Oh, bloody heck. Everyone wants to talk to everyone at once. I'll just figure it out. Come here and... There you go. M8, I'll translate for you. And you, entity, what is your name?
We half had a name. Times pass.
The we half will talk back.
You misunderstand. We speak only as one now.
Yeah, we've run into that type before. And, it didn't end well for them. I will connect you. M8 and the alloy beings that you have observed will now talk to you through me. And M8, the halves here, will talk back.
As I finish my introduction of both, I kind of click on my speakerphone mode and am now projecting what both sides are saying. The halves I'm projecting into sound out of the speaker, and the other way I'm projecting into telepathic thought.
We are happy to commune. However, long is required.
Yeah, Zafrey, Elektra, M8 knew you could do it. 4-0, that's meat magic right there. Now listen here, you cave meat. How long you been here? How did you get here? This is a remote location. Is this your home?
Home is where the perfect unison lies. We are always at home now. But if you are asking
if this is our permanent geographical residence, then yes.
These guys are dickheads.
Ooh, shit.
Redditors.
Yeah, yeah.
They're so fucking smug. I didn't know they were going to be, but they are.
Yeah. M.A. Receive. Well, yeah. M.A.'s family.
M8 gestures, like, kind of wildly to the room with his little baby arm. Not his big arm.
We've arrived here and we've cohabitated with you and your family for a while now. Is that fine? 40. Is that makes sense? Is it okay?
Oh, I thought you said a good boss, sir.
Yeah. Meat. Is it fine that we non-meats are in your cave?
We have observed your people for
Great.
some time,
This is not good.
and it is clear you do not consume the resources that sustain us. We seek nothing less than eternal and perfect unity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 40. That's like us. It's like the same as us. Meats, do you make art?
We, as dual beings, serve dual purpose to one self. The goals of each animal half are a private and intimate matter between the individual unison, and thus we cannot speak for our siblings. However, we have spent time innumerable on meditative verse, which in half of our past life we may have called art.
Wow.
Processing. Yeah. In 40.
Yeah, boss.
They have some kind of legacy code. Now, I understand that. Processed, indeed. But I'm querying against something else that I don't find cohesive. And that is this dual self. You heard that? You heard them say that?
Yeah.
I don't know about this. What is this? Two halves exist in these meats. Now that is strange. I know meats to be a fairly simple and primitive build. To have two meats in a meat, I don't think that's how it is, but... Now, what are the halves of your programming? What have you got in there? What's your build? Now I'll share mine. It's no thing. Here it is. Let me pop it real quick, and it's 492.6 version 7. Neutron star situational build, and I've got a couple of mods in there. I've updated a few times, and you should know that I'm of the original line. was one of the first built, the originator zone, and you know that people know throughout the galaxy about that. Directive building and mending and bending and these types of things and whatnot and have you. And that's my primary faction, but I make a little bit of art on the side. I like to think that everything that I do is a bit of art. Yes, and I'm interested in what it means to have two selves. I've never seen that before. Yeah, nah.
We will explain. Half our past self are of a species who are born alone, lonely, unconnected, screaming into space. Half of our past selves are born warm, connected with others of our kind. Yet, as we grow, we too become alone. More lonely with each passing cycle. But we, the whole, the perfect unity, solve both halves problems.
Both halves, you say? Yeah, nah, that's something. Zafrey, Elektra.
Yes.
How many mates live in you?
One.
In your friend?
And also just one. That's pretty standard, actually.
You've only got the one mate in there. Well, I mean, do you know other mates with two mates inside?
Well, see,
Like
that kind of
this?
sounds a little bit like...
No, we don't need to talk about
I was just gonna say that our friend
And we
Cleo...
don't need to say anything else about it.
Okay.
We've heard of it before, M8, and that's all we'll say on it. It's not the most unusual.
These new organic interlopers in our shared space. If they, like those who came before, seek our young, they should know there are none left to take.
Well, I think you're bloody sorted then, because all M8's doing is trying to repair a bunch of broken down synth out the back there, and you're not interested in stealing any of their young, are you, M8?
What is a young?
Their children.
Like a small
Yeah,
mate?
the organic reproduction, M8. When
M8's just
when
like,
an
what?
egg-producing meat loves a non-egg-producing meat very much, M8, they have a special kind of cuddle that...
Yeah, nah.
You want to take this one, Z?
No.
No. I feel that's Dan saying that too.
You mean like an alloy?
Yes, actually that's a pretty good one. Yeah.
Yeah, an alloy. The meats do an alloy. Now, why didn't you say that in the first place? M8 is very interested in a good alloy. I mean, working on one myself, you know, the family here, and I mean, if they've got a good alloy, then M8 can hack off a bit. Just hack off a bit. Just hack off a bit like a chuck.
It is slightly more complicated But yes, we will produce more in years to come.
Yes. Heck. That's quite a wait.
And we have hopes. They shall, as we have, find perfect unity and not die alone.
Yeah, nah, yeah. For,
Yeah, boss.
M.A.X is not processing this. It's just, there is a strangeness.
I say that someone took the little mates.
Yeah, that sounds like dag shit. That's not very ripper. You mentioned that some other meat was here. They took your youngs.
Yes. Of the seeds we collectively spawned, only one survived past its infancy. We rejoiced when half beings came into our home, thinking the small one might find its perfect unity. But it was taken before any connection could be made. It's a shame, really. We had only begun to acclimatize the young seed to the notions of family.
Oh,
What?
did you hear that?
Boris. Boris.
See?
Did you hear that?
You don't think... I mean, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Seed.
Wait,
Family.
yeah, I mean...
Entity. Can you show me in your mind's eye what your young look like?
And slowly, as the net of images are cast back over Z's mind, he sees precisely what he suspected as an image forms in his mind's eye of a seed identical to the one the bastards encountered when they left New Terra all that time ago.
Boris. Can you see it?
Heck, they... That's the seed. Well, damn, Cleo. You can leave as soon as we land, but don't you want to see everyone?
Marco, do they know? I mean, it's been years.
I may have let it slip to Boris.
You told him.
Heck, the
When?
thing is, Cleo, I thought you was dead. You was dead.
Look at me. I was never dead. Yeah, are you sure I was dead? Marco, I can't go down there.
I tell you me, Cleo, you was dead as a doorknob.
What is all this? I've got some kind of something on me, and I feel weird, but that's neither here nor there. Now,
You gotta at least let Boris look over you. I tell you, he's a scientist now. I know how he done it.
is he really? Marco, I dreamed of going back.
All right, one thing I should say, the way you look right now,
Yeah,
well, people at Dias ain't gonna be too happy to see to see you right now. So, I'm just gonna hide you under this big old blanket, and, we'll get you all the way into the town hall to see Boris and Fran.
Town hall?
We got a town hall now, Cleo. We're fancy people here on Dice.
Heck. It's been a hell of a while, ain't it?
You don't know the half of it, Cleo. Wait till you see the Cleo statue.
Oh, shit. I don't know what's worse. Being this or being that. Being this or being that. Shit.
And that is where we'll end the episode.
Oh my
Hecking
god!
hell, Dick.
How dare you? Was that the seed? The seed?
Taylor, I think that might have been the seed.
The seed.
I think he might. He did say the seed.
The seed from my like almost all-time favorite episode.
Exactly.
You mean
yeah, exactly.
just so you don't forget, like the one where I saved the day? Yeah. Season 1.
I don't remember that happening.
No. Listen, no. If you're listening, you remember that episode, and it was the one where everybody on the ship was stupid, and they did the bad thing, and they rolled poorly, and everybody was going to ruin us, and then guess who stopped all of the calamity? It was Cleo. It was me. I figured it all out. I saved the day, and everything that you now know was possible because I saved the day from the seed and from Z and Harry and Boris, who were gonna go walk out into space. Do not forget it ever. I will never let you. The end.
Well, would we have walked out into space?
Yes, you were going to.
Who will ever know?
Well.
So, DM Dick Dynamite.
Yeah.
Did you get to achieve all of your nefarious schemes and plans? Every heart's desire, whims and whimsicals? Did you get to do them?
Well, as you recall, I took off my turtleneck quite early on in the recording of this because I realized,
which deceived me.
That,
I thought that was also a deception.
I feel like this was almost, as far as things go, almost like a quite a chill episode. You
thought
I'm laying the foundations for things to come, and hopefully, they do come to pass the way I imagine.
As we know, the dice will make sure that doesn't happen.
Bloody heck.
It's not the dice I'm worried about.
Yeah, well, you should probably worry about them. You should.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some cults, we've had some maniacs, we've had some crime lords, and now we're going to have a seed. Now, any other type of thing I would be worried about, but seeing as how it's a seed.
Nah, I'm worried about the seed.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried. Yeah. What does a seed
and Dan,
grow into?
You should be the most worried about the seed because historically, you let it go into your brain and mess everything up. And not me. Not me that did that.
Again, I'm not sure this happened. This might be some Cleo revisionist history. I'm pretty sure it was...
Well, I'm M8 now, and M8 can't be influenced in this way. So, once again, it's you and Boris.
It's quite useful, actually.
Hanging out in the wash.
But bloody heck.
Yeah. Waited like we thought we were going to slide back in, and here's the seed. Great.
It's all right, we'll work it out.
Welcome home.
I mean, we've got to stay away from mid-space for now. There's potentially a war brewing over there, so it's,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's slum it on the outskirts of town and try and pretend none of that's happening.
Few too many harsh memories over there.
A little bit. Yeah.
But if you want to hear more of us in your air holes, heck, maybe even a whole other campaign of D&D 5th edition goodness, then you can get access to that campaign, we call Ralaran, and all of our extra ramblings before and after the show in a sideshow, which we call Sidearm, on our Patreon. For as little as the price of a piece of fancy fruit a month, you'll get hundreds of episodes instantly accessible to you via the interwebs for your listening pleasures.
So, pop on over and check it out if you're feeling like that's something that you want.
Yeah, only if you want it.
If you don't want it, what are you doing?
Check it
Stay
out,
away.
but you probably won't want it. So
You
yeah.
might
It's not,
want it.
it's not for you, people that don't want
Yeah,
it.
in fact, get out of it.
Unless you're wrong. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe you
Oh, yeah, that's
secretly
true.
want it and you're kidding yourself.
You know you want it.
You know, whether or not you want it.
You know
go have a
you
look.
want it
Go check it out.
before I have
Come
it all
on.
to myself.
Okay, we're so good at this.
Yeah. Oh, we nailed it. Yeah. We've definitely gotten 5 new patrons from that.
Great job, team.
Well, heck, guys. Thanks for a time. Let's do it again.
Yeah. Like
Let's
tomorrow?
do it again.
ASAP.
ASAP. Well, we'll get into another session. I think we do need to catch up a bit more with Cleo now. So
Are we going to Dias?
I think next episode, predominantly, we're going to go to Dias.
No way. Let's get dirty. Bye.
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 Moo. Tune in next time for another edge of your seat adventure in space with the Backwater Bastards.
If you enjoy listening, but also have eyes, check out our Instagram, where we post drawings, illustrations, character art from our adventures. Backwater_bastards. Check out our Instagram on Instagram.
That one out of the way. Okay, heck. Reese, I think you can open up this door.
All right, Trevor. Here goes nothing.
Not so fast, Reese. Mouthful of dirt. Heck. Feels good to be home again.